High in the heart of Switzerland, nestled in the rugged beauty of the Alps, lies a feat of engineering that has left travelers in awe for over a century, the Pilatus Railway. Known as the world's steepest cogwheel railway, this historic journey up the towering Mount Pilatus offers not only breathtaking views but some astonishing secrets you probably didn't know. Buckle up as we uncover the unknown facts about the legendary Pilatus Railway. Let's begin with the origins. The Pilatus Railway was completed in 1889, and here's where things get really interesting. The original plans were so ambitious that even the engineers doubted it could be built. Eduard Locher, the genius behind the project, developed a groundbreaking system of cogwheels to tackle the mountain's incredibly steep incline, a system that's still in use today. His design was considered so revolutionary that it defied conventional railway wisdom at the time. Instead of using two cogwheels, like most mountain railways of the era, Locher designed a horizontal cogwheel system. This unique configuration meant that the train would never jump off the track, even on the sharpest of curves or steepest inclines. And what an incline it is! The Pilatus Railway climbs at an astonishing gradient of up to 48%. To this day, no other railway in the world dares to match this. Unknown to many, the Pilatus Railway was originally powered by steam, and it remained so for 45 years. The transition to electric power in 1937 wasn't just about modernization, it was about efficiency. The early electric engines were powerful enough to reduce the number of trips required to ferry goods and passengers, making the system more reliable. Today's sleek red carriages are all electric, but they still run on the same cogwheel system devised over 130 years ago. And guess what? The original steam engines haven't been forgotten. One of the historical locomotives is preserved in Switzerland, a nostalgic reminder of the railway's early days. You can even see it on special occasions. Now, let's talk about the views. Sure, most travelers expect beautiful vistas when they head to Mount Pilatus, but did you know that on clear days, the peak offers a 360-degree panorama with views of over 70 alpine peaks? This includes some of the tallest and most iconic mountains in Europe, like the Eiger, Monch, and Jungfrau. The visibility can extend as far as Germany's Black Forest. Another fascinating fact: Pilatus has a history steeped in folklore. Local legends say that the mountain is named after Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor who ordered the crucifixion of Jesus. Supposedly, Pilate's restless spirit haunts the mountain, and for centuries, locals believed the mountain was cursed. It's no wonder the early travelers were reluctant to climb it. But building the railway wasn't just about defeating the mountain's physical challenges. Unknown to many, there was a massive debate about where the railway should be built. The original route was supposed to follow the northern side of Mount Pilatus, but it was deemed too difficult due to environmental concerns and the terrain's instability. Instead, the engineers chose the southwestern side, leading to today's route from Alpnachstad. For nature lovers, Pilatus has another secret: the railway passes through an area rich in alpine wildlife. You can spot ibexes grazing along the slopes, hear the calls of marmots, and even encounter rare alpine flowers that thrive in the high-altitude environment. The Pilatus Railway is more than just a ride, it's an immersive nature experience. The railway had no tunnels. While most mountain railways carve tunnels through the peaks to make the ascent easier, the Pilatus Railway has no tunnels. Instead, the track follows the natural contours of the mountain, which made the construction process incredibly challenging. The engineers had to design the route with a high level of precision to avoid unstable rock formations and landslides. Unchanged since 1889, what's particularly impressive about the Pilatus Railway is that the track and basic cogwheel system have remained unchanged since its original construction in 1889. Even the sharpest sections of the track, with their dramatic 48% incline, haven't needed major redesigns, proving the durability and brilliance of Eduard Locher's innovative design. Unique rolling stock: the carriages used by the Pilatus Railway are one of a kind, specifically designed to handle the extreme steepness of the track. Each car has a unique floor that is tilted at such an angle that, even when climbing steep inclines, passengers feel like they're on level ground. The seats are also positioned to enhance this effect, so passengers experience comfort despite the challenging gradient. Winter closures and avalanche risks. While it's a popular summer attraction, the Pilatus Railway does not operate in winter due to extreme weather conditions. Heavy snowfall and avalanche risks make it too dangerous to keep the railway running. Instead, during the winter months, visitors to Pilatus must rely on a cable car from cranes to reach the summit. A green energy pioneer long before sustainability became a buzzword, the Pilatus Railway was already a pioneer in green energy. The switch to electric power in 1937 wasn't just about efficiency but also about reducing emissions. The electric trains were powered by hydroelectric plants in the surrounding region, making it one of the earliest examples of sustainable rail transport in the world. The railway saved the hotel business before the railway's construction. The Pilatus region struggled to attract visitors due to the difficult ascent. The opening of the Pilatus Railway brought a boom in tourism, saving local businesses, especially the hotels at the summit. Today, the historic Hotel Pilatus Culm, located at the top of the mountain, thrives thanks to the steady influx of railway visitors. Biodiversity conservation along the track. Unknown to most passengers, the railway has played a surprising role in preserving the local flora and fauna. The steep, difficult-to-reach areas along the track have become natural sanctuaries for rare alpine plants and animals. The lack of human disturbance in these areas, thanks to the railway's limited physical footprint, has allowed these species to thrive undisturbed. It was once considered impossible to build when Eduard Locher proposed the idea of the Pilatus Railway. Most engineers deemed it impossible. The mountain's extreme gradient and rocky terrain made traditional railway construction techniques impractical. Locher's revolutionary cogwheel design was seen as risky, but his determination and innovative thinking proved the skeptics wrong. A tourist attraction right from the start. Unlike many railways that were initially built for industrial or transportation purposes, the Pilatus Railway was designed specifically as a tourist attraction. From its opening in 1889, the railway was built to showcase the scenic beauty of Mount Pilatus and draw visitors to the region, making it one of the earliest railways designed solely for tourism. Trains stop in a remote, unmarked location. One quirky detail of the Pilatus Railway is that, along the route, there's a stop in a remote area known as Amzigen. This isn't a traditional station but a halt for hikers. It doesn't have any signage, and only the locals or experienced hikers know to request a stop here. This little-known fact makes it a hidden gem for those looking to explore the lesser-known hiking trails of Mount Pilatus. Home to the world's most powerful electric engines for a cogwheel railway. When the railway switched from steam to electric power in 1937, it boasted the world's most powerful electric engines for a cogwheel railway. These engines, designed specifically for Pilatus extreme gradients, were ahead of their time. Even today, their power remains impressive, as they effortlessly carry passengers up the steep mountain. A Guinness World Record attempt on the railway in 2011, Swiss stuntman Freddie Nock made a daring attempt to walk the entire length of the Pilatus Railway, on the narrow track itself. Without any safety harness or equipment, Nock completed the walk over the 4.6-kilometer railway line, setting a Guinness World Record for the highest and longest tightrope walk on a cogwheel track. His feat brought global attention to the railway once again. A mountain that changes colors known as the Dragon Mountain. In local folklore, Pilatus appears to change colors depending on the time of day and weather. Early in the morning, its slopes take on a golden hue, while the evenings cast it in a reddish glow. This unique visual transformation adds to its mystique and makes it a favorite spot for photographers and nature lovers. A shorter, modern rival. The cable cars. While the Pilatus Railway remains the most iconic way to reach the top, there's a more modern alternative. A cable car from Cranes. Built in the 1950s and modernized several times since, the cable car route is much shorter and takes only about 30 minutes. However, many travelers still prefer the nostalgic charm of the cogwheel train, which offers a much more dramatic and scenic ascent. Part of a grand Swiss tourist circuit unknown to many international visitors, the Pilatus Railway forms part of a larger tourist circuit known as the Golden Round Trip. This experience combines a boat ride across Lake Lucerne, a ride up the mountain on the Pilatus Railway, and then a descent via the cable car system. It's a full-day adventure that showcases the best of Swiss transportation, nature, and culture in one seamless journey. The railway's operating season is a delicate balance each year. The decision to open or close the Pilatus Railway for the season is made based on careful calculations. The railway typically operates from May to November, but the exact opening and closing dates depend on the snowmelt and weather conditions. Too much snow or rain can affect the railway's stability and safety, meaning that the first and last trips of the season are sometimes a last-minute decision. A natural soundtrack for the journey. Passengers on the Pilatus Railway often notice a curious phenomenon: the wind. The shape of the mountain and the altitude create unique wind currents, and on certain days, the wind whistles through the rocks, creating a natural symphony as the train ascends. This adds an eerie, atmospheric soundtrack to the already dramatic landscape. Special sunset trips. For visitors, the Pilatus Railway offers special sunset trips during the summer months, where passengers can experience the mountain in its most striking light. The views of the setting sun over the Alps and Lake Lucerne are stunning, and these trips are less crowded, offering a more intimate and memorable experience. The hidden role in Swiss infrastructure development. The success of the Pilatus Railway had a broader impact on Swiss infrastructure. After its completion, the knowledge gained from constructing this challenging line was used to develop other cogwheel and mountain railways in Switzerland. In many ways, the Pilatus Railway became a blueprint for future Swiss engineering projects that connected remote alpine areas. The Dragon Ride cable car nickname. Though not directly related to the cogwheel train, the newer cable car system that operates alongside it is called the Dragon Ride. This name is a nod to the ancient legends of dragons inhabiting Mount Pilatus. The modern cabins of the cable car even have a dragon-like design, adding a mythical layer to the experience of ascending the mountain. A rare operational cogwheel train on a wooden trestle. One of the most visually striking sections of the Pilatus Railway includes a portion where the track runs over a wooden trestle. This is a rare sight for modern railways, and it has been carefully maintained to preserve the historical authenticity of the line. The juxtaposition of this rustic feature against the innovative cogwheel system adds to the uniqueness of the railway. It takes only 3 people to operate the entire railway. Despite its complex mechanics and steep gradient, the entire Pilatus railway system can be operated with just a small team of 3 people. These individuals manage the operations from the base station, coordinating the trains and ensuring safety protocols. This minimal staffing speaks to the efficiency and reliability of the system. Secret emergency braking system. The Pilatus Railway has a rarely mentioned but incredibly sophisticated emergency braking system. Given the extreme incline, the designers included multiple fail-safes in case of emergencies. The trains are equipped with a gravity-actuated braking system that can bring the train to a halt even in the event of power failure or a mechanical malfunction. The railway's tracks are self-cleaning. The steepness of the Pilatus Railway means that traditional snow removal methods are ineffective. However, the railway's design allows it to naturally clear snow and debris as the train moves along. The motion of the train and the cogwheel mechanism push snow off the tracks, making it a self-cleaning system that works particularly well during the snowy months of operation. First railway in Switzerland to use precision Swiss watches for scheduling to keep the railway running efficiently and safely. Precise timing was critical even in the early days. The Pilatus Railway was one of the first in Switzerland to synchronize its schedule with Swiss precision watches. The reliance on accurate timekeeping ensured that trains operated on time despite the steep inclines and unpredictable weather conditions. The name Pilatus may derive from a misunderstanding. While many believe the mountain is named after Pontius Pilate, some historians suggest the name Pilatus may have been a corruption of the Latin word pileatus, meaning cloud-capped. This refers to the frequent cloud cover that hovers over the mountain, giving it an air of mystery and contributing to the legends surrounding the area. A railway with its own microclimate, Mount Pilatus, due to its steep geography and altitude, creates a unique microclimate. The temperature can change rapidly during the ascent, with the lower parts of the railway often warmer and sunny while the summit is chilly and shrouded in fog. This rapid transition is something passengers can feel during their journey, adding to the otherworldly experience. Home to some of Switzerland's rarest birds, the slopes of Mount Pilatus, especially near the railway route, are a haven for birdwatchers. Rare alpine birds, such as the golden eagle and the alpine chough, can often be spotted along the railway line. The Pilatus Railway offers not just stunning views but also a chance to see some of Switzerland's most elusive bird species. Architectural influence on the design of roller coasters. The success and durability of the Pilatus Railway's cogwheel system had a surprising influence on early roller coaster designs. Engineers studying the steep inclines and safety mechanisms adapted some of these principles for the development of extreme amusement park rides, making the railway an unlikely contributor to the world of thrill rides. Maintenance challenges. Workers rappel down the slopes. Maintaining the Pilatus Railway is no easy task. In some areas, the steepness of the mountain makes traditional maintenance methods impossible. Workers often need to rappel down the sides of the tracks to inspect and repair sections of the railway. This specialized work requires a combination of mountaineering and engineering skills, adding an adventurous element to keeping the railway operational. A surprising Guinness World Record for the fastest sledge race. In addition to hosting tightrope walkers and other adventurous stunts, Mount Pilatus and the railway tracks have also been the site of a Guinness World Record for the fastest sledge race. This extreme sport involves racing down the mountain slopes at breakneck speeds, and the area around Pilatus, known for its steep inclines, provides the perfect terrain. The railway's symbolism of Swiss precision. The Pilatus Railway has come to symbolize more than just transportation. It's a representation of Swiss precision and engineering. Its flawless operation over more than 130 years has solidified Switzerland's reputation as a leader in engineering excellence, with the railway often used in promotional materials showcasing Swiss innovation. A 360-degree panorama from the summit's viewing platforms. While many people know about the spectacular views, few realize just how far the panorama extends from the summit. On clear days, you can see not only the Swiss Alps but also glimpses of the Jura Mountains and even as far as France and Germany. The railway makes this experience accessible to travelers from all walks of life, opening up this panoramic wonder to thousands every year. From its innovative engineering to its legendary folklore and stunning alpine views, the Pilatus Railway is truly one of a kind. It's not just the steepest cogwheel railway in the world. It's a journey through history, nature, and the ingenuity of human spirit. So next time you find yourself in Switzerland, hop aboard, and remember, you're not just riding a train. You're experiencing a marvel that has stood the test of time.